What's up and welcome back. I'm John Stark, MovieGuy.com, your favorite blind film critic, and today I'm going to be talking about The Witcher, Sirens of the Deep. But first, I need you to click that like and subscribe button because I'm a blind film critic, and people are running like hell from me. It's it's DIE to DEI, and I'm feeling it over here. I'm struggling, so likes and subscribes would be great for those of you out there who still care. Anyway, The Witcher has audio description on Netflix, and that's great because it means I get to understand the movie and its visual style and nature. And a couple times when they switch into a language that I'm pretty certain is made up, since this film takes place in a world that doesn't exist, but normally sighted people would read subtitles, and then I get to hear the translation because I can't read subtitles because I'm blind. I know all of this is like a shock. It's all like coming in. It's all coming back to you now. When I kiss you like this. Don't worry, I'm not gonna kiss you. Anyway, The Witcher is it's a franchise that I don't love, but I like sometimes as it floats through. I remember the last animated movie, I was like, that was okay. And this movie, I was like, that was okay. This is like The Witcher meets The Little Mermaid. That's the best way I can describe this movie. I know, like, IMDb, they always have that plot summary that somebody who works in marketing for the film has always uploaded, and they've thought really hard. They're like, what is this movie about in 100 words or less? How do I get to this skinny? I'm like, I can get there even quicker. It's The Witcher meets The Little Mermaid. So if you think about like The Witcher and all of its like themes and everything with, usually like, I don't know, there's some evil king that's doing some shit and there's some monster that Geralt has to go kill, and then match that sort of with a lot of the themes of The Little Mermaid, you could have this movie. So, Geralt goes to this kingdom that's at war with mermaids. I don't know if I was clear. There was a reason I actually made that that distinction. It's because there are mermaids in this. There are also other beasts and stuff too that Geralt has to fight, but there are mermaids anyway. And the prince and this mermaid like each other, and but of course it's like how to he lives on land. It's like Prince Eric, right? It's not his name, but might as well be. And Ariel, and she's like, I don't have my legs yet because I'm actually friends with the sea witch here. She like isn't like ostracized from our society in this version. So she hasn't given me legs. Although, as one might expect, the sea witch is actually evil in this. She's just like less obviously to her people. Like in the actual Little Mermaid, Ursula's like, oh my god, keep her away from everyone. She'll make her go live with eels. And here, I don't know, she's like, she's part of the crew, but she can shapeshift and flips out of the water and goes on land, and stirs up trouble with Geralt and his quest to save the kingdom. Of course, the king is also evil too, and like everybody's evil, and shit goes to hell. Geralt has to kill things. It's your usual Witcher. Like, it's I've probably given some spoilers, but I haven't told you how this thing ends. It's just everybody's bad. There are monsters to kill. Geralt's here. Their lives will at some point be in danger. He's got the guy with him that I'm always like, isn't he just a singer? One of my favorite things about The Witcher is that he's being followed by this bard. Basically, this guy that's like who's just there to document the or sing songs about, or write poems for, whatever it is that he does. Uh, he's not like a great sidekick, you know. It's like being stuck with, like, somebody who's there to take the census as you go from town to town, and that guy's like, "Oh, man, I am I gonna have to fight?" It's like, "Yeah, dude, you're fi we're in the middle of a zombie apocalypse, census taker. We're gonna need you to step up." It's just I always love the power dynamic between the two of them, and then the couple times where this dude turns out I guess by now, you're thinking, well, he's had, like, a whole series to be a badass, and, like, there was another animated movie, so I guess he's working his way there, and so, voice work is okay. I didn't hate any of the voice acting. The movie's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Like, it was a quick 90 minutes of my life, and, I didn't hate myself for watching it. So, the audio description is good, focusing a lot on the sea monsters, on really specific shots of importance, where people are like almost communicating without communicating, like where they're just sort of like staring each other down and like hoping the other person is picking up on what they're putting down. There are those moments. Um, yeah, weird transformations, lots of things. There are other subplots too. Like, you gave away too much of the plot. I didn't give away too much of the plot. I just kind of told you like obvious things that like The Witcher leans into heavily. Like I've only spoiled this movie if you've never seen any Witcher stuff before, and you're like, what is The Witcher? I was gonna watch this for the first time and dive in. I did not know evil would be a part of this thing. It's like, yeah, it feels like if you ever played one of the video games, which I did back in the day, way back in the day before I lost my vision, which has been around for a while. Or if you've seen the show or the other animated movie, anything, like a lot of this is not going to surprise you how this ends up, where it goes, the twists, the turns, the reveals. It's just like, okay, saw that coming. Thanks. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. So, but at the end of the day, man, it doesn't overstay its welcome. I got to give it that. It's like a tight 90 minutes, and I can't fault it for that. It doesn't try to be any longer. It doesn't try to be any shorter. It's just like, we're an animated Witcher movie, and we're going to come in and blow some shit up and then leave. Is that okay? And I was like, cool. So it's got great audio description. I liked it. And I'm going to give The Witcher meets The Little Mermaid. I'm gonna give it a B minus. That's not the title of the movie, but that's what it should be. You know how like we used to have things like Alvin and the Chipmunks meet the Wolf Man? It should be like this. It should be The Witcher meets The Little Mermaid. um Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and remember, inclusivity is not a scary word. Thanks, and I'll see you guys on the other side.